Hello friends, how you? Let's start a new story. It was a dark and stormy night. James was home alone, sitting in his living room watching TV. The power had gone out from the storm, so the only light came from a single candle on the coffee table. Outside, the wind howled and rain pounded on the windows. James got up to look out the window when suddenly a bright flash of lightning lit up the yard. For a split second, he thought he saw a dark figure standing under the old oak tree. Dismissing it as his imagination, James went to the kitchen to get a drink. As he opened the refrigerator, the candle in the living room flickered and went out, plunging the house into darkness. James froze, listening intently. He thought he heard the floorboards creak as if someone was walking around. "It's just the house settling," he said to himself. But then came another creak, closer this time. Heart pounding, James moved slowly toward the cutlery drawer and pulled out the biggest knife he could find. Gripping it tightly, he called out, "Who's there?" "I'm armed." Only silence answered. James inched toward the living room. In a flash of lightning, he saw the front door was wide open, swinging back and forth in the wind. James swore he had locked it. Suddenly, the floor creaked right behind James. He whirled around, slashing with the knife. The blade cut through empty air. Breathing heavily, James rushed to the front door to close and lock it. As he turned the deadbolt, a bloody handprint appeared on the glass panel. James jumped back in terror. When he looked again, it was gone. The storm raged on outside. James's wide eyes darted around the darkness. He knew someone or something was in there with him. Gripping the knife impossibly tighter, he backed up against the wall, ready to strike. Lightning flashed. In the split second of light, James saw a ghastly pale face streaked with blood directly in front of his own. He screamed and thrust the knife blindly. Thunder boomed and the lightning revealed nothing. The house was empty once again. James stood there shaking. After what seemed like an eternity, he inched over to the couch and huddled there till sunrise. He didn't sleep at all that night. The next morning, police arrived at James's house to investigate the body of an escaped convicted murderer found stabbed to death in the living room. James had vanished without a trace. Friends, how is the story? Tell me in the comment box.